Hello, I'm back for another exercise on round fingers. We've just finished the 2-3 finger pattern, so it's second and third finger against each other. Now Charlotte Video wrote an awesome exercise to train round fingers, to actually listen to round fingers. The way he does it is he starts with 2 open strings, the lowest string, C, and then G. Now he wants you to place the first finger on the C string, so D. Then you have to play that open G again, but without taking away that first finger. It has to stay exactly where it is. Now if your finger isn't nice and round, it's going to sound like this, or like this, yeah? So it has to stay that beautiful open G string. Then you add a second finger to it, and the same thing happens. E, back to G, and that second finger stays down. Yeah, F natural, and all the way to your fourth finger. And you have to keep those 4 fingers down. Now we go all the way back. Yeah. Now, important to help you out is that your elbow stays in, your wrist stays straight, and your fingers come from your perspective, from directly up to down. Yeah, so straight down on the string. Of course, from the side it looks like the fingers are pointing over your left shoulder, but that first digit has to come from above. Otherwise you're going to keep on touching that string next to it and it'll keep squeaking or being the wrong notes. So as I said, it's to listen to straight, nice round fingers. Yeah. So good. Start slow, 2 beats for a note, 2 beats rest, gives you time to prepare for everything. And we're going to do this at 40. At 40 only. This entire exercise is not about virtuosity at the moment. It's about control and paying attention. Yeah, I will progress with this exercise. There's 3 progressions, but not in speed, just in how you play. So first it is with breaks, then it's without breaks, and eventually we'll play both strings at the same time as double stopping. Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to G. Place the D. Go. Now place the E. Back to G. F. And back to G. And the last note is GG. That's the G, fourth finger. Leave it down and play the open G. Now we go back to double check your other fingers in the move. That you're still in tune, yeah? E. And okay, so all fingers stay down as much as possible. You don't lift up a finger at all until we're back on the way down, yeah? And you have to keep a beautiful open string. Now we're going to do exactly the same with the same finger pattern, 2 and 3 against each other on the G and the D string. Also, very slow. Take your time, make sure that your fingers are nice and round before you play. I do it as slow as possible, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. See? Of course, it's on the highest two strings. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's it with the rests. Now we're going to continue, but we're going to take away the rests. Except for that, it's an identical exercise, of course, but it's now about smoothness. Placing that finger, yeah? If you can, you play C, then G, then you prepare that first finger while you still play, so it's now in place already, and so on, yeah? G, and then the second finger while you play, plays it already. Okay, so let's do this together, again, still at 40, but without the rests. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prepare the first finger. You prepare 2. And again prepare. Middle 2 strings, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the highest 2 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the second step. Now, at the end of chapter 1, there is an exercise called double stopping. Means when you place your bow on 2 strings at the same time and just draw it across. Used for tuning, used for double stopping altogether. Now, the same exercise can be used as a double stop exercise. So you we do exactly the same thing, except for we're going to play both notes at the same time. There'll be 2 beats for each note, and we'll stay at 40 beats a minute for now. Okay? Later on there will be more double stop exercises. Right now this is just about learning to listen, taking your time to listen to each note. So your left hand essentially is not going to do anything different than it did before, only your bow now needs to control the same both strings at the same time, and then you can learn to listen and learn to tune your fingers. Okay? Good luck. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Next 2 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last 2 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's it. Now this is advanced violin playing essentially, but Charlie Berriot puts this as the 3rd exercise, and I understand why. Because one of the worst things you can do is be tensed. Getting rid of the habit of squeezing too hard is hard work. He just wants you to have the best possible start that you can imagine. And yes, it's crazy difficult. I am very well aware of that and very ambitious. But in the long run, it's so useful that it actually makes sense, in my opinion, to put yourself through this. It works incredibly well if you can do this and if you pay attention. So don't give up if it doesn't immediately work. It is hard for everybody, but it's awesome if you can do it. Okay? I'll see you with the next finger patterns, or with the scales, or with the pieces. It all depends on what you want to do next. Now you have options. Now you can choose what you want to do next. Doesn't mean you don't have to do the rest of this chapter as well. Or I would recommend at least that you should do the rest of this chapter. I'm going to do these kind of exercises with every single finger pattern. Yeah, so don't ignore them. The better you're founded, well, the better your foundations are, the easier playing is. Okay? Take care and see you soon. Bye.